Today's adventure brings us to Pillsbury State Park. We're going out to Lucias Lookout.
As you can see, the gate's closed because the park's closed. I mean, you can still go in. What that really means is it's going to take a 9-mile hike and make it an 11-mile hike. But the day is beautiful, so it doesn't matter. This is the access road that you would normally drive in. Continuing to pan. I believe it's Vickery Pond. And as I pan up and zoom in, there's one of the wind turbines. I don't know, to me those things are like a train wreck. I just have to look. Be a better shot of May Pond. Standing over by the park office. It's almost unnervingly quiet here. Alright, I think this is number 50 for us on caches that we found. This is called the Pillsbury State Park camping cache. So we're going to do what we do, and then we'll get back to the video. Alright, so after finding the geocache, we found the Balanced Rock Trail, which brought us down to the 5 Summer Trail. We're now going to follow this till we get to the Bear Pond Trail. 5 Summers Trail is blazed in baby blue. I fell right through. Camera hit the ground and everything. Seems to still be working though. Anyway, we're at the trail junction with the 5 Summers Trail. And this should be Bear Pond Trail, but it's not marked. We're gonna go check it out though. Got a nice little cascade going here. What you're looking at is Bear Pond. That ridgeline in the back is the ridgeline we'll be headed up to. As I pan, snow is gone. Thank God, that was getting kind of nasty to walk in. I mean, the ground's still a little soft, but a lot better than when we were popping through all that snow. All right, finally, we've come to the trail junction with the Monadnock Sunapee Greenway. We just came up from there as I pan around. And let me tell you, that's some tough hiking in there with these conditions. Go around. Cheryl found the mailbox. Did I get a letter?
Nope.
Darn. Anyway, we will be following it this way, headed to Sunapee State Park, but we will be stopping at Lucias Lookout. And this trail is blazed in white. It's getting Cheryl and I ready. It's 5 years from now, hopefully, we'll be doing another trail that's blazed in white called the Appalachian Trail. But not today. We have hit an area of snow going up. We're still bare booting it. It's not that much. It's just the sun doesn't get a chance to get in here like it does at other places. Well, if you're tired, there's a nice little spot to sit and take in the trees. We sort of have some peekaboo views up here too. Alright, so Moose Lookout campsite is 0.2 miles, and Lucias Lookout, where we're headed, is 1.5 miles. Heading down this way, come across a bridge with a built-in handrail. Still heading up there. That's the 5 Summers Trail sign. Sorry, it's a little bit of a distance, hard to hold. So we're at the trail junction with it. And as I start to pan, that's just telling you that Lovewell Mountain, it goes off to the left, which is how we just came. And we are continuing to go up. Cheryl's resting on a rock. We're tired. Not gonna lie. Alright, so right after the trail junction, it gets steep. So we're only 1.3. We got turkey vultures all over the place. I don't even know if I'm getting them. Alright, so we finally made it to the top. Holy moly. We're up 2,500 feet. This is on the New Hampshire 300 highest list. Alright, so you're looking at, well, another trail register. It's a mailbox. I wouldn't want to be the mailman out here. This is a long way to come up.
Yep.
Anyway, these are the views that we're getting. These are the self views from the lookout. And we came up the Monadnock Sunapee Greenway Trail. That whole trail spreads 51 miles. Goes naturally from Mount Monadnock to Mount Sunapee. And Mount Monadnock is 44.4 miles from here. So we're almost at Lake Sunapee. But our car is down in Pillsbury State Park, so we'll need to go back down there. Alright, so these would be the eastern views from the lookout. I can't really tell you what you're looking at. But I can give you some history about Pillsbury State Park. It used to be known as Cherry Valley due to a legend that there was an abundance of cherry trees that once grew down there. It was called that for over 100 years. It was a logging and farming community back in 1920. Albert Pillsbury, yes, that's where Pillsbury State Park got its name from, donated 2,400 acres to the state of New Hampshire. Kind of stayed dominant for a while. And I think it was 1933, they started to improve the land. And then Pillsbury State Park opened up in 1952. So these would be the western views. That's just saying. Panning around, we'll be coming to the wind turbines. They do make the landscape look different. And not in a good way. But as I said earlier, they are like a train wreck to me. I keep staring at them every time I see them in the different spots in New Hampshire. We had a pretty good day out here. We have a long way back. We'll try and do some of the 5 Summers Trail coming down, if it's worthwhile. But we probably have close to 5 or 6 miles before we get back to the car, seeing all the gates closed.
Yeah.
Sorry, hon. Alright, so we are down to the 5 Summers Trail. Pillsbury State Park is 3.9 miles. Of course, I believe we have another mile, 0.1 or 0.2 to where we're parked. Heading down this way, the book says it could be muddy. And judging from what we've already been through today, and the fact that there'll be snow patches everywhere,
it will be muddy.
It will be muddy. So here we go, an adventure with We Are Mud Fun. So we've just come down, I guess it would be the footpath part of the 5 Summers Trail. Down a half a mile. And as I pan, looks like we're back to the road / snowmobile part. This is where it's going to get nasty.
Slash mud.
I know, we'll be falling all through this. Not looking forward to it. Hey, it's only 3.5 miles, right? So the trail's starting to get a little bit nasty. They pan along. Got a little pond going right here. So the trail is at some points challenging. I mean, look at this. All the rocks have even sunk in. So if anyone's wondering why it's called the 5 Summers Trail, it's because this trail was only good for the first 5 summers. No, I'm kidding. I don't have a clue why it's called that.
So watch Chuck's feet.
Yeah, just to give you an idea of what we're up against. Look at this. Look at my boot. Just came across this cascade, and this water's flowing. Oh look, a wind turbine. Anyways, I zoom out and come over. I believe that's Bryant Mountain over there. Right in front of North Pond. Pond is full of them. We're about 3/10 of a mile from where we parked down the road, where the gates closed. Before we got here, we went on a hike. We did about 3 miles. This hike here, we're over 12 already, so we've got a good 15+ mile day going for hiking. The 5 Summer Trail, that's going to get nasty here in the next week or 2. I mean, it's nasty now. I mean, I got mud all over me. But other than that, it was a good hike. The views from, how to say that again, hon? Lucias Lookout?
Lucias Lookout.
We're tired. They were great. So we just want to get back to the car now and head on home. So until our next adventure, taking the mud with me. The end.